My name's Nico and this is Cooking My Way, and today I'm doing Irish soda bread of goodness. Come find me on the web at www.cookingmyway.com. Alright, to start off here, I'm going to oil and flour a pan. You can use any type of pan you want. I just have a little cake pan here. Just going to put a little bit of oil in there, run it around with a napkin, and then just tap around my flour there, and there you go. And that's the vessel in which this bread is going to be cooked in the oven. So what I have here is 3 cups of just regular all-purpose flour. And to that I'm adding a teaspoon of table salt, not kosher, table salt. And then I'm going to add 1 heaping teaspoon of soda, as you see there. And we're going to put that through a sieve because we don't want any lumps inside of there. It's not going to do so well inside the bread if it's lumpy at all. So just to make sure, just run that through. And then with the fork, I'm just going to spread that around. Just want to make sure that it gets well incorporated. I'm going to make a well in the middle of the flour there. And I'm going to add 1 and about 2 tablespoons of cultured buttermilk. Now you can find this at your market. Most of them have it. Here it's going in just a tablespoon of olive oil. And then we're going to mix. Now I have some water on a standby because you're going to need a little bit more liquid than just that buttermilk. And the water helps. So you just want to get that stirred in, and you can see there it's still really dry. So I'm going to add in about 2 tablespoons of water here. And then we're going to get that mixed in as well. And you just want to bring that around in your pan using your fork. It's going to be pretty loose dough, so it's not too tough to do. And then we're going to flour our bench here. Get it nice and floured because this is a very sticky dough. And we're just going to turn it out and get it on the bench. Now, like I said, this is very, very sticky. You'll want to flour your hands well. You're going to want to flour the dough ball pretty well. I mean, you don't want to put so much in there that it's, you're adding a lot of flour, but you want to make sure that you're well floured. Now, we're just going to need this just about 10 times or so. All I want to do is just make sure, folding everything on top of itself here, I just want to make sure that everything is well incorporated throughout the whole dough ball. So once we've done that about 10-15 times or so, just roll it into a ball, put a little bit of flour down. You want the bottom of it to be well floured, and then we're going to put it inside of the pan that we're going to be baking it in. So here's the pan that we prepared earlier. There's our dough ball. Get that in there. Make sure it's a nice round ball there, and then we're going to cut across on top of the dough ball here. Now, I would say only go down about 1/4 of an inch or so, 1/2 an inch at the most. I went down about 1 inch, and then it's fine. But as it cooks, it's really going to spread out if you do that deep of a cut in there. I just wanted to see what would happen, and sure enough, if it didn't spread out, but it was still really good. Now we're just going to dust it with some flour on top, and then we're going to put this into a preheated 400-degree oven, as you see going in here. And it's going to take 45 minutes. Now, when it's done, you want to take it out, put it on a cooling rack, and you can tap the bottom, and you'll feel that it sounds a little hollow in there. And it's done. And here we go. I'm going to cut it open and let's see what the inside looks like. It's real nice and light and airy. It's fantastic with butter. This is very simple. Give it a try. If I can do it, so can you. Again, come find me on the web at www.cookingmyway.com. You'll find out how to make this and many other wonderful things. Y'all have fun out there.